Hello students, we started learning about linear inequalities for the past two classes, and we have seen what is meant by linear inequality, and we have also seen how to solve the inequality algebraically. And in the last class we have learned how to find the solution of a linear inequation in two variables graphically. In today's class we are going to extend the concept, that is how to find the solution of a system of inequalities graphically. In the previous class we have learnt how to find the solution of an inequality. Only one linear inequation we have found the solution. Today we are going to learn how to find the solution of a system of linear inequalities. In the sense they will give you 3 or 2 or 4 linear inequality, and they will ask you to find the solution. This is very similar to the previous problem. The only thing is, here we will be drawing the lines and we will be finding the solution region for each and every inequality, and at last we will see the region which coincides, which is common for all the inequality. That will be the solution region for the system of linear inequality. Right? Now let us proceed with the same procedure how we did for the previous problems. When we have a single inequality, how you will solve the same procedure. First what we will do, we will consider it as an equation and we will draw it in the graph, right? So first we will consider it. We are in Exercise 6.3. I have solved the second question here. 3x plus 2y is less than or equal to 12. X is greater than or equal to 1. Y greater than or equal to 2 is the system of linear inequations. Now let us consider the first inequality. Consider it as an equation. We know how to plot it on the graph, right? How we will do? We will assume values for any one of the variables and we will obtain the value of the other variable, right? So I have assumed the value for x here minus 2, 1, 2, and then I have obtained the value of y. How you will obtain the value of y? From here I derived y is nothing but 12 minus 3x divided by 2. So I have substituted the value of x and I found the corresponding values of y here, right? Now you should plot it in the graph. I have done it. So minus 2 comma 8.5, 1 comma 4.5, 2 comma 3. I got a line like this, and moreover all the three are slack inequalities, which means equal to sign is there. So you should express the lines with the dark line, not with the dotted lines. Yes, so the first line I got like this. The second one is x greater than or equal to 1. So take it as x equals to 1. If it is x equals to 1, it will be a vertical line, right? That also I have done it with a thick line. Then y is greater than or equal to 2. So which means y equals to 2. We have drawn all the three lines. Now we need to find the solution region for each and every inequality. First let us take 3x plus 2y is equals to 12. What is the procedure? We will arbitrarily choose a point from any one of the plane. This line divides the Cartesian plane into this half and this half. Let us choose any one arbitrary point and we will check whether it satisfies the inequality or not. Our usual procedure is we will go with 0, 0 because it is easy for calculation. So I have chosen 0, 0. Right? If I substitute 0, 0 in the first inequality, we got 0 less than or equal to 12, which is true. Right? 0 less than or equal to 12. 0 is less than 12 only. So 0 lies in this half, right? Therefore our solution region for the first inequality will be this half plane, right? This half plane will be the solution region for the first inequality. Then what is your next inequality? X is greater than or equal to 1. So here again we substituted 0, 0. Where is x equal to 1? X equal to 1 is this line, and 0, 0 does not lie on the line. So I have chosen 0, 0 again. But 0 is greater than or equal to 1 is false. Therefore 0 lies in this half, which will not form the solution region. Therefore this side of the plane will become the solution region for the second inequality, right? Now let us move on to the third inequality, which is y greater than or equal to 0. Y value is also 0. Therefore 0 greater than or equal to 2, which is again false. Y equals to 2 is here, and 0 comma 0 lies in this half. So this half plane will become the solution for this line, right? And if you closely analyze this graph and the solution region, we found this part of the graph only intersects in all the three solution region. This part is only get intersects with all the solution region. Therefore, this is the solution region. This part is the solution region for this given system of linear inequalities, along with the points on the line, along with the points on the three lines, because these are slack inequalities. Hope you understood. The procedure is similar to the previous exercise. Only you have to do is you have to check which region coincides. You have to shade it properly, you have to make it clear, okay? You have to shade it properly and then show this is the region where all the three intersects. Therefore, that is the solution region, including the points on all the three lines. You have to mention that. Including the points on all the three lines will be the solution region for the given set of linear inequalities. Yes, hope you understood. So you have to present your solution like this. Hence, the solution of the given system of linear inequalities is represented by the common shaded region, including the points on the respective lines. Since these are slack inequalities, you are mentioning including the points. Or else, if it is strict inequality, you should write excluding the points. That's it, right? Nothing new in this exercise. So all the problems are of the same model. So I am winding up the exercise here. I have done only one problem for you. All are of similar types. So you are going to do these problems from exercise 3.3 as homework, right? And if at all you have any doubts, you can ask me. Now let us move on to the miscellaneous exercise. Now let us solve the first question in miscellaneous exercise. They asked you to solve. The question is 2 less than or equal to 3x minus 4 less than or equal to 5. In the exercise, what we have solved is they have given you a single inequality, that is one side boundary only we got. But here they have given you both the sides. But the procedure is going to be same way. Let us proceed. We want to know the range of x here. In the sense, we need to isolate our x. If we have one side inequality, what we will do? We will perform our actions easily. But here we have both the sides. So slowly you have to isolate the variable, right? So how can we do? First, we need to eliminate our minus 4. So add 4 on all the sides. So it will become 2 plus 4 less than or equal to 3x minus 4 plus 4 less than or equal to 5 plus 4. So this will become 6 less than or equal to 3x less than or equal to 9. Now we need x alone. So what we should do? We should divide by 3 less than or equal to 3x divided by 3 less than or equal to 9 divided by 3. Which means 3 2s are, 3 3 will get cancelled, 3 3s are. So 2 less than or equal to x less than or equals to 3. Right? So what will be the solution here? For all the real numbers only we are going to give the solution. Therefore the solution set will be, solution is closed interval 2 comma 3. Why it is closed interval 2 comma 3? Because we have slack inequality. We are including 2 and 3, right? Therefore 2 comma 3 you should express it in the closed interval, right? And this is for all real x, right? For all real number x we are giving the solution. Yes, hope you understood. Let us move on to the next question. This is what our next question. 6 less than or equal to minus 3 into 2x minus 4 less than 12. If you feel uncomfortable to solve it at this stage, what you can do is you can take this two inequality separately and you can solve for x, and then you can take this. In the sense, The lower limit of x you can find it separately and the upper limit of x you can find it separately, and then you can give your combined solution for x. We have done problems of that kind also in the exercise. I'll solve it in that way now. Whichever method you are finding it easy, you can adopt. 6 less than or equal to minus 3 into 2x minus 4 is one side inequality. The other side is minus 3 into 2x minus 4 should be less than 12. Right? Now first let us try to solve this. So what will happen? I am going to divide it by a negative integer. Therefore, the inequality will change here. So 6 divided by minus 3 will become greater than or equal to minus 3 divided by minus 3 into 2x minus 4. Yes. So this will become 3 2s are. So minus 2 greater than or equal to 2x minus 4. I am going to bring this minus 4 to that side. So it will become plus 4. Minus 2 plus 4 greater than or equal to 2x. So 2 is greater than or equal to 2x, or 1 is greater than or equal to x, right? Or else this can be given as x less than or equal to 1. Yes, x less than or equal to 1 or 1 greater than or equal to x. Now get back to this. Again we are going to divide by a negative integer, so the inequality will change. We are going to divide by minus 3, so this will become greater than. So minus 3 will get cancelled, 3 4s are. So 2x minus 4 is greater than minus 4, or 2x is greater than minus 4 plus 4, or 2x is greater than 0, or x is greater than 0. Right? We got 1 greater than or equal to x and x is greater than 0. How you will summarize this? We can write it as 1 greater than or equal to x greater than 0. Right? You can combine and give your range like this. Now what will be the solution here? What will be the solution here? 1 is greater than or equal to x and x is greater than 0. What does it mean? Or else you can, if you find difficult with concluding your solution range, you can get it from here also. X should be greater than 0 and x should be less than or equal to 1. Right? X should be greater than 0, which means 0 and it is strictly greater, so it should be open interval, comma, it should be less than or equal to 1. So 1, and it should be closed because we have equal to sign. If you were unable to judge your solution set from this, you can judge from here as well. X should be greater than 0 and x should be less than or equal to 1. Therefore, your solution is going to be 0, 1, where is open at 0 and closed at 1 is going to be your solution set for the given inequality. Yes, hope you understood. Now let us solve the fifth question, and one more thing I want to tell you, if the x is in the sense x value is not mentioned, whether x is an integer, x is a real number or positive number, if that sort of constraint is not mentioned, you have to give your solution by considering x as your real number only. Okay, you have to consider it x as a real number, then only you should give your solution. Now get back to this problem. Minus 12 less than 4 minus 3x divided by minus 5 less than or equals to 2. Now I am going to take this first. Minus 12 less than 4 minus 3x by minus 5. Alright. So first let me bring this 4 to the other side. So minus 12, I am subtracting, right? Minus 4 less than minus 3x by minus 5. Minus minus will get cancelled. So this is minus 16 less than 3x by 5. Now I am going to bring this 5 to the other side. So minus 16 into 5 is less than, in the sense I am multiplying by 5, 3x, or minus 80 by 3 is less than x, or x should be, how you will write this? Minus 80 by 3 is less than x, or x is greater than minus 80 by 3, right? Yes, x is greater than minus 80 by 3. Now let us move on to the other side of the inequality. 4 minus 3x by minus 5 is less than or equals to 2. So minus 3x by minus 5 is less than or equals to 2 minus 4 minus 2. This minus minus will get cancelled. So 3x by 5. So 3x is less than or equal to 10. So x is less than or equal to minus 10 by 3. Right? So x should be greater than minus 80 by 3 and it should be less than or equal to minus 10 by 3. Therefore, your solution is, what is your solution? It should be greater than minus 80 by 3 and it should be less than or equal to, so it should be closed at minus 10 by 3 and it should be open at minus 80 by 3. Yes, hope you understood. This is very easy problem only. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Yes, hope you understood. Let us move on to the next thing now. Now the next set of questions is, they have given you two inequalities. They asked you to solve the inequalities and represent it on the number line. Already we have done for only one inequality. Now they have given you two inequalities. So what are you going to do? Solve for x as usual. We will find the range and then we will express it on the number line. That's it. So first let us solve this. So this will become 2x minus 2. I am multiplying. Don't forget, term by term you have to multiply. X plus 5. So 2x minus x is less than 5 plus 2. So x is less than 7. Right? And this side it is going to be 3x plus 6 is greater than 2 minus x. So 3x plus x is greater than 2 minus 6, or 4x is greater than minus 4, or x is greater than minus 1. X is greater than minus 1. So what we observe here, x should be greater than minus 1 and it should be less than 7. So if this is going to be your number line and we have 0 here and this is minus 1 and this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and this side minus 2, minus 3, likewise it goes on. And hope you remember, if it is going to be strict inequality, we will denote it as an open circle, minus 1 and here it is 7. And I have seen in your homeworks you have marked it like this and you left it. You should not do it. You have to draw the line over it. If you are going to do it with the same color pen, no problem, shade it and make it as a thicker line. There should be some difference between your solution and the number line. If you just leave it, you won't get full mark. I am shading it with a different color. But if you are doing it in the same blue pen, no problem, shade it like this so that it will be visible. There should be some difference between your solution and your number line. Yes, so x is greater than minus 1, at the same time it is less than 7. Thus we expressed the solution on the number line. That's it. Yes. Now let us move on to the 11th question. A solution is to be kept between 68 degree Fahrenheit and 77 degree Fahrenheit. What is the range in temperature in degree Celsius if the Celsius Fahrenheit conversion formula is given by? We know, right, temperature can be measured in two different units. One is Celsius and other one is Fahrenheit. And this is the relation between Celsius and Fahrenheit. F is 9 by 5C plus 32, where F denotes Fahrenheit and C denotes Celsius. Now the question is, the solution is to be kept between 68 and 77 Fahrenheit. They asked you to find the corresponding range in Celsius, right? This is very easy and direct question. They have given you the Fahrenheit should be lie in between 68 and 77. Between, so it is not equal to. 68 less than F less than 77 is your range. So we know F is 9 by 5C plus 32. We need to find what is its range in Celsius. That's it. So in the place of F we have written 9 by 5C plus 32. Now we need to find the range of C. As usual we have done for X, we need to solve for C here. So you can take this part of the inequality I am doing it separately. If you are comfortable by doing it in a single stretch, you can do it, no problem. So 68 less than 9 by 5c plus 32, right? So I am subtracting 32 on both sides, so it will become 9 by 5c. 68 minus 32, right? It is going to be 36 less than 9 by 5c. Therefore, 36 into 5 by 9 is less than c. 9 4s are 36, 4 5s are 20 less than c, right? Or c should be greater than 20 degree. The other side, what will happen? 9 by 5c plus 32 is less than 77, or 9 by 5c is less than 77 minus 32. So 9 by 5c is less than 45, or c is less than 45 into 5 by 9. 9 5s are 45, so c is less than 25 degree. So the solution should be kept in between 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degree Celsius, right? So how will you give your solution? Therefore, the solution is to be kept between 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius. We found the corresponding range for the Fahrenheit in Celsius. Yes. Now let us solve our next question, 12th one. A solution of 8% boric acid is to be diluted by adding a 2% boric acid solution in it. The resulting mixture is to be more than 4% but less than 6% boric acid. If we have 640 liters of the 8% solution, how many liters of the 2% solution will have to be added? Initially, when you read this question, it may be confusing. I'll read it once again. What is given in the question? For every 8% boric acid, 2% boric acid should be added to dilute it. Okay? For every 8%, 2% should be added to dilute that boric acid. But now we have 640 liters of 8% solution. We don't know how many liters of 2% solution should be added. That's what the question. Okay. For every 8%, 2% of boric acid should be added to dilute it. Now we have 840 liters of 8% solution and we need to find how many liters of 2% solution should be added. But this is not a simple question. They have given you an added constraint to it. What is that constraint? If you add in such a way, the resulting mixture after diluting, it should be more than 4% but less than 6% boric acid. Okay. The resulting mixture should be more than 4% but less than 6% boric acid. Now let us see how can we solve this now. Let X liters of 2% solution boric acid is required, because that is what we need to find. Normally we will make our assumption from the question, right? We need to find this, how many liters of 2% boric acid. So we are assuming X liters of boric acid is required. Then what will be the total mixture now? Therefore total mixture will be how much? Already we have 640 liters. Now we are going to add X liters also with that. Therefore it will become 640 plus X liters will be the resulting mixture, right? Why we need to find this? Because with this only we have the constraint is given 4% of the total mixture or 6% of the total mixture. So we need to find how many liters will be the final mixture. Initially we have 640 liters. With that we are going to add X liters of 2% boric acid. So the total liters is going to be X plus 640, right? Now let us keep it aside. Now according to the question, what is given? It is given we need to add 2% of X should be added to 8% of 640 liters. That is what given in the question, right? 2% of X liters should be added to 8% of 640 liters. and this should be more than 4% of resulting mixture. What is your resulting mixture? 640 plus x, and it should be less than 6% of your resulting mixture, right? This is what given in the question. Now with this we need to solve the inequality and we should find the value of x. The range of x we are going to find out. So now let us solve for x. First let us take the first inequality. 2% of x plus 8% of 640 should be greater than 4% of 640 plus x. So 2% means 2 by 100, this is 8 by 100, this is 4 by 100. Everywhere we have denominator 100, so we can eliminate it. So 2x plus 8 into 640 is 5120, which is greater than 4 into 640 plus 4 into x, right? Now bring numbers to one side and x to the other side. We got 1280 is greater than x. Similarly, let us solve the next inequality the same way. If you simplify it, we are getting 320 less than x. Thus, the range of x is 320 less than x less than 1280. So, what does we infer from this? What is the solution? More than 320 liters and less than 1280 liters of 2% boric acid solution is to be added, right? Hope you understood this problem. Only thing is, if you understand and make your inequality, everything will become easier and the solution follows easily, alright? Now let us see the next question. 13th question, how many liters of water will have to be added to 1125 liters of the 45% solution of acid so that the resulting mixture will contain more than 25% but less than 30% acid content? So we need to find how many liters of water. This is exactly same as our previous question. So they asked you to find how many liters of water. So assume x liters of water is required. So you have been given 1125 liters. So your total mixture will have, after adding water, it will become x plus 1125 liters. That will be your final mixture, right? Now it is given, if we add this solution, the resulting mixture will contain more than 25% but less than 30% of acid content. So it should be greater than 25% of the total mixture x plus 1125 and less than 30% of x plus 1125. But which should be greater than and which should be less than? It should be 45% of 1125, right? 45% of 1125 is that should lie in between this 25% and 30%. Hope you understood. 45% of 1125 liters should lie in between 25% of x plus 1125 and 30% of x plus 1125. Yes, after getting your inequality, you can solve as we did our 12th problem. I am leaving this problem to you as homework. Let us move on to our last question. IQ of a person is given by the formula mental age divided by chronological age into 100. What is meant by mental age and what is meant by chronological age? Chronological age is our actual age. Mental age is what to say? Mental age is the age of your mental ability. How much you are behaving. For example, a 2-year or 3-year-old kid may behave matured like a 5-year-old kid. So the mental age of that child is 5 years, but chronological age is 2 or 3 years. So chronological age is the actual age. So based on this ratio only, the IQ level of a person will be calculated. So that's what is given here. And if 80 less than or equal to IQ less than or equal to 140 for a group of 12 years old children, find the range of their mental age. So it is clearly given 12-year age group. So chronological age is going to be 12 here. The range is directly given. So 80 less than or equal to, in the place of IQ you have to write MA divided by 12 into 100, right? Why it is 12? Because chronological age is 12, less than or equal to 140, and then solve for the range of MA, mental age range only they asked. So it can, this problem is also can be solved directly, right? So with this we have completed our chapter linear inequalities, and with this let us wind up today's class also. So again and again I am telling, kindly do your everyday's work on the same day. Don't postpone your work, it will be an added burden to you all. And if at all you have any doubts, you can contact me. So do these problems from your miscellaneous exercise as homework added to the problem which I gave in the previous exercise, graph problem. So from exercise 6.3 I have given you 4 problems, and from the miscellaneous exercise I have given you 5 problems. Totally 9 problems. You have to do it without fail and should post it in the group, and right, and if you have any doubts you can ask me. Thank you students.